Alrighty, another late night project. Excuse the mess I got going here. Picked up a few CBs I'm gonna repair, for the zombie apocalypse. Anyways, here's the third part of this long-range RF triggering system I've been working on using walkie talkies as the medium. You can check the last videos out. Those show how I did the hardware section of it. Now I'm working on the software portion and a little more of the hardware too, once I finish coding the microcontroller. I found a few things out. I overlooked the fact that last time I was on the 500 millisecond range on the scope. I was on the digital one, so you can see a much clearer picture then. But I'm lazy, so here's the analog scope. You can see now I'm on 0.1 seconds, and you can see it's a really, really slow waveform. It's at 1.66 hertz, so that brings the problem of I was planning on it being a really, really fast waveform, so the Arduino would only see probably like 2/3 of the voltage, and that would be across the bar. It wouldn't like dip down to zero like it's dipping down to right now. And then I'd go high when I press call, and it would see the full voltage. That's not the case though. What the Arduino is seeing is it sees the peaks and the valleys, obviously because it's a very slow waveform. It's going not even 2 hertz. So Arduino sees the zeros and the highs. What I figured out though is I do have a window to trigger off of, but it's really small. So here goes the push to talk button. You can see nominally it runs at the 570s. 579, 577, 579, 576. It does not go below or above the 570s, and in fact it's usually about 575 to 579. It doesn't go much below that. So let's trigger and see what we get. So there you go. 581, 577, 579, 580, 580, 580, 580, 582. So that's something that's definitely triggerable, but like I said, very small window. It goes back down to 0, resets, back to 570s. There we go, back to 570s. But like I said, it's pretty religious that it's in the 570s, and the mid 570s at that. So I feel confident that it's pretty reliable. Let's try it again. 582, 582. It's going to reset again. Trigger it again. 580, 578, 580, 579, 581. So pretty much 582. I think what I'm going to do is I'll make my threshold be 581, because I have seen it one time go to 580 nominally. But that was, I guess, a fluke. But anyways, I'll make my threshold voltage 582 or 581, one of the two. But I always hit 581 and 582 when I trigger it. So I feel pretty comfortable with that. So yeah, the next process is going to be, since I got this all prototyped and it's working, the next process is going to be tightening the code up a little bit. I just used some old code from an old project just to test it out. I just wanted to see the serial print on the screen. But this is from a laser tripwire program I did for class project. But I gotta tighten the code up. I have to make it trigger another pin once it hits the threshold, and then I gotta decide what I want that pin to do. It could be simple as a latch, or maybe even a hold to stay on. So for example, if I wanted something to stay on, it would only stay on for as long as I held the push to talk button. Or it could be a latch where I just press and hold the push to talk button. Then once it triggers, it'll stay on until I press and hold it again, then it'll go off. So those are a few ideas I got so far. Yeah, I think I'll be done with this project probably by the end of the week. So by the time spring break's over, I'll have this done, because I want to turn it into class for extra credit. So until next time.